Just make sure we're live. Come on. Okay, and we're live. Hello, Blood Bowl fans and people of the Mad Academy especially. We're on for a special game today, where we're watching Ook and Nedfrog have a final in Mad Cup Season, I want to say 2, but I'll check with my co-host in just a second. And I'm here with Poncho. Poncho, do you want to say hi?
Hello.
Fantastic. Do you know what season we're currently in of the Mad Cup?
Season 2, I think.
Season 2, okay, I'm not losing my mind then. And let's just actually check with the boys if they're ready to go, because they're probably waiting for us, aren't they? So, let us know when inducements. So, have you had a lot of experience playing with Nedfrog, Poncho?
Yes, he beat me on quarterfinal, I think, and so I hope he wins tonight for me.
Okay, you'd like to see him actually win to validate your loss. That's fair.
Yes, but I think it will be very hard because lots of Wardens are injured, I think.
Really?
Yes, I think his team is pretty destroyed, actually.
Okay, well they're not in game yet, so I can have a quick look at the teams actually. In theory, if I can get there quickly enough.
Yeah, I'm on Cabal TV, I wait for the beginning of the match.
Okay, I need to actually look for it the old-fashioned way. That's kind of annoying, but I'll manage. So, I was asking more in general though, I've never played Nedfrog. I know him as a coach because he's part of the Invitational, but I've never actually played against him, so I don't know. But
yes, he's very good.
Yeah.
And the game started.
It started.
But you need to be concentrated to play good.
Mm-hmm.
And if he speak during the game, you could play made some strange play.
Yeah, that's always very good. That's always an option. You can get distracted when you're playing live, yeah, of course. That's why I always lose, of course. I keep telling myself that. I don't think it's true, but maybe when I'm talking I do something stupid. It's possible. Alright, I'm getting into Cabal Vision now. Yeah, everything is fine. Point Blank has put us up. Thanks Point, if you're listening. I appreciate the plug. Alright.
I'm on the setup.
You're on the setup. I'll be there in just a second. It looks like it's loading. There we go. So I'm looking at, I think I'm looking at Nedfrog. So yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, yes, I'm looking at Nedfrog.
I switched to Nedfrog.
Sure thing. Just maybe makes it easier. Let's turn on some things then. What have we got on the team? So we've got actually Jordell. Fantastic.
Yeah. He's
really behind in TV then in that case. And plus strength block catcher, dodge lineman.
We have a rookie war dancer.
A rookie war dancer, yeah. Just the one war dancer though, like you said, the missing one. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 dodge, kick, and just the one tree. Of course, just the one tree. I'm thinking the halflings for some reason. 2 trees, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? But no.
Yeah.
And the tree has grab, it looks like. Good choice. And on Ook's side, we've got 1 wrestle, just the 1 dodge, jump up, sidestep, war dancer, block, movement, catcher. Oh, that's a weird angle. Strip ball. Yeah, pretty standard teams all around, really. A few stat freaks.
Yeah.
And have you had the chance to play Ook?
Yes, one time in Mastermind.
Uh-huh.
I play Skaven, and I lose with my Chaos Dwarf.
Really? That's
Yes, yes, yes.
that's quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what do you think about Ook as a coach?
During this game, he played very good,
Mm-hmm.
very well. So he, he beat me on one turn turn, I think, if I remember. But very, very hard game for me.
Yeah, it's always a tough game against Ook, to be honest. He's got the tendency to do some very strange but successful things at times.
Yeah.
And it makes it interesting. And he's actually pretty good with Wood Elves as well, though it's definitely not his first choice as a team.
Okay, it's the first time I see him as Wood Elf.
This season was the first time I saw him as Wood Elves as well.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, we have some tree-on-tree action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nedfrog have a plus train catcher.
Yeah. He's got a lineman. Oh no, this is the tree with plus strength, is it? Oh Jesus, no. What does plus strength here? It's behind the tree. I see. Sorry. There's a thrower on Ook's team with plus strength as well. I see.
Yes.
Interesting setup from both coaches. We've got we've got a kind of rule of 5 from Nedfrog, and Oog's gone for, I don't know, some kind of scattered setup. It's an interesting setup.
You see Nedfrog side or you side?
I'm on Nerdfrog's side, I believe.
You stay on. He's actually attacking.
Yeah. Well, considering that all of the characters are French, I'm assuming that is Nerdfrog's team. It would be a bit strange if it was Oog's, but you never know. And we got 7 people in chat, so hello chat. Please do let me know if I need to rebalance sound, if you can't hear Poncho, if I'm too loud, anything like that. Poncho, are you a Wood Elf coach at all?
No, I prefer Dark Elf.
You prefer Dark Elves, okay.
Since 3 months, I think I try to play Skaven, but more Dark Elf than others.
No, that makes sense. I'm not a Wood Elf coach either, so it's going to be interesting commentating on this match with 2 non-Wood Elf coaches.
But in the Mad Cup, I was playing Wood Elf too.
Mm-hmm. And how did it go? How did your journey?
I was, if I remember, I win all my match in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But my first defeat was against Nedfrog.
Okay, so Nerdfrog has actually had 2 mirrors with Wood Elves then.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, I was in the same bracket as Oog, and I was playing Vampires in the Mad Cup.
Yeah.
And Oog was the only team that beat me twice.
Oh, yeah.
So Oog's had a fantastic campaign, to be honest. I think he's won every game.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I have looked some result of him because to see what coach can I meet during the tournament, during the playoff, and I think he probably win all this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the same. Obviously, he's in the finals, so he's won all of the knockout. But I think he also beats Madness, Kaz, and myself. Kaz, yeah, I think Kaz and myself twice. So impressive.
Yeah.
So I think if I was in one of these coaches' positions here, I'd be the aggressor. I think, regardless of which team I was, as a Wood Elf on Wood Elf, because attrition is going to be king.
Mm.
And we actually have a bench on Nedfrog's side, of course.
Yes.
And what do you think?
Not for you.
Oh, rerolled.
Yes,
Reroll. That was a bit of a waste, maybe.
Strange reroll.
Strange reroll. Yeah, I agree. Though he's also taken root, and Nedfrog took that opportunity to unhinge himself from the tree. So that's good play from Nedfrog there.
Yeah.
And you were actually the player in the last final that I cast. You were one of the two Skaven matches, one of the two Skaven teams. Sorry. And how have you found your time? It's your
ICBBL, you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say more outside of Mad Academy because it's your first time out of the cup, or no?
Yeah, the first cup and the first final.
Mm-hmm.
So the first win.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. It was very hard group. If I remember, I was with Urban Zoro, Yaslinde,
Mm-hmm.
forgot the other, but I think I was a bit lucky during the group,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the playoff was very strange because all the time I was thinking that the other player are favorite
Mm-hmm.
compared to me, and if I remember, I meet Mera Drag.
Mm-hmm. Mirror Nedfrog, yeah.
Yes, with something like 150 TV.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge TV for after 6 games, and yeah, I win this game with Big Rats. He helped me a lot.
With the rat ogre.
And, yes,
Yes.
the Big Rat, the champion.
Oh, sorry, the big rat, the character. I see. Yeah.
Yes. And after that, I think the final was the hardest game I win because I was on the paper. I think I have a better team,
Mm-hmm.
but Didi was our very good coach, and he played I think better than me during the final. But
To be honest, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I actually watched you both play. It was a very tight game, but there was a point where we actually said that we thought that Didi was going to win, but she managed to pull it back, so it was quite impressive.
yeah, actually I don't. I can tell me that I played better than him during the final.
Yeah, I'd say that it was actually quite even in that final, to be honest. But no, there was definitely a point where he had control of the pitch, but still he pulled it back.
Yeah.
Okay, well it looks like Nedfrog is playing the right flank from his perspective, left flank from Oog's perspective. Using the star especially to create a pretty solid front wall, and the tree even as defense, which is quite unusual to see.
I think to protect against the street ball.
Yeah, he's obviously set it up so, well, Oog is facing a half die at best no matter what he does with his strip ball piece, so yeah, definitely that's the case.
I don't think go to score early. I think he tried to score around turn 7 maybe.
Yeah, that's most likely. He's probably setting up a solid defense, especially with the tree taking root. We can just keep him out of the game now. Oh, down goes Jordell. Just one turn, but still, that can be important. Especially if he gets the jump up piece in the way, which it looks like he's going to.
Oh yeah, the wardens.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try to foul Jordan.
Yeah, it maybe wouldn't be such a bad idea. You could probably do it with the block piece he has on the outside, but it's a bit of a risk for Ugg at the same time, because if he gets player sent off, it'll be a problem.
You don't have a bench.
Yeah, whereas Nedfrog does, of course, so... It's just a loner, but still. Loner wood elves are dangerous. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we did see a stall, but it looks like we're going to be playing on the one flank as opposed to the turtle pitch, though he may surprise me here.
You have a lineman on the left. I think only to occupy one or two of the player, not really to use him to score.
Well, he might be a kind of a plan B situation as well, but yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I get the impression as well that he's just holding that side of the pitch, basically. I think Ugg is doing a very good job of protecting his key pieces here. He's using the war dancers and then keeping them out of trouble at the same time.
Yeah.
Something that's been quite impressive so far. Though he has left a catcher in a danger zone. Two catchers actually together.
The plus train catcher, you mean? No, sorry, the thrower. Yeah.
On Ugg's side, there are two catchers in danger of being blocked, so that can end badly. We're taking root as well.
Tackle, I see. No, not tackle for Nedfrog.
Once more, sorry, I lost you a bit there. Okay. Well, Ugg's actually done a good job of making an elf screen here, which is maybe going to force Nedfrog to re-evaluate his position. Oh, it looks like he's going for the war dancer though, so that's interesting. Yeah, we can get there.
Can't really continue to the right side, I think.
Yeah, I'd say the same. We may have to retreat a little bit here.
Maybe go back to center.
Yeah, he's out of time though, unfortunately. 2 minutes is quite painful at times. Yeah. God, 2 minutes is fast.
Now can blitz with the strip ball and jump into the cage.
It's certainly a possibility. It's a bit of a risk if he does that, but it's not a bad idea. The scatter would have to work in his favor though in that case.
Only two reroll, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe he can wait 1 and 2 turn before try that.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I think at the moment... Oh, I thought we were going to have first blood there. But we don't, it's just a stun. Yeah, he can maybe keep this group locked up, because Nedfrog isn't really going anywhere at the moment. God, it's hard to see the dice for the tree. I may have to consider changing cameras here. Ooh, 2 stuns in a row. That's a bit painful. Maybe that angle. I don't like this angle, but I can see better.
The free cam.
It's the Blood Bowl 2, I think, actually, but yeah. Blood Bowl 1. The one that's at a strange angle.
Yeah.
It is... I'll tell you now. It's Blood Bowl 1. Yes, the Blood Bowl 1 camera.
Yeah.
No, it's Blood Bowl 2. Okay, I don't know. Blood Bowl 2 then. Jeez, the armor breaks are going well this turn. It's the 3rd one down. I can actually hurt Nedfrog a bit if he's not careful. Interesting blitz. I'm not sure about that, but it's just keeping the pressure on the backfield, I guess, but still.
Yeah, and maybe cause an injury.
Yeah. He's definitely hoping for attrition here, but still. It's an interesting choice of blitz. Well, Nedfrog has a bit of pressure now, because he's got 3 pieces down for a turn.
I think he probably should go back and wait the stun return.
Yeah, I'd agree. He definitely needs to reposition.
Because here it could be difficult to defend the ball one more time.
Well, the problem he has where he is now is that basically Oog is controlling the fight, and that's really bad in this matchup. So, need to reposition just to, well, force the fight in a different direction, basically.
Try to unroot his tree by blitzing the block lino of you to push him near the tree, and try to get a boss down, maybe. But
That's an option. But he's going to have to take the armor roll if he takes a buff down.
Yeah.
So, not sure if he wants to do that realistically, but it's certainly an option. I can see what you're I can see what you're thinking there. Running out of time again here. All right. We're doing something. I think he needs to take his time on the pushes and things so he can consider what he's doing next, because otherwise he's going to be running out of time every turn. Hello, Sir Madness. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Oh, we can push the Wardens. Oh no.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was looking at that and thinking, yeah, definitely pushing the war dancer, but no. Well, maybe he's just going for a one-on-one block against him. The guard can help.
Well, with one GFI, if you had pushed the Wardancer, you could blitz with the street ball Wardancer.
Yeah, and he would have cleared the ball better probably. But obviously he has other plans here. He's pushing the catcher onto the tree, it looks like, though. Same problem though, the catcher has blocks, so that's fine. That's very fine, actually. And still just a stun. That's a lucky eunuch right there.
You don't blitz again, no? You could blitz the Wardancer.
Yeah, it's probably his best option at this point.
But he don't have any player to catch the ball.
That probably should have been a reroll, to be honest.
Yeah. I probably try to blitz with the street ball and
Yeah.
3 plus dodge, I think.
Well, yeah, Stribble would have actually cleared the ball out that time, but
Yeah.
Wrestle needed the 2 down. Or a pal, but still, surprised that there was no reroll there.
Somebody want to keep him pick the last 2 turns.
To be honest, I'm not going to explain it too much, but I think Oog's made a mistake here, and it might cost him if Nedfrog can see it.
By not rerolling, you mean?
Not just by not rerolling, but I mean the positioning this turn, actually. He's left, well, he's left a pretty hefty space. Well, that was that was a brave start.
Probably blitz and go away with the lineman, maybe. To have a scoring threat.
Well, to be honest, I think he needs to move his 3 pieces first. If he can do that, he can actually use an advantage here. And that's a good stand-up. It's a thing that coaches are often afraid of, but he needs that piece standing up. So that's good thinking.
Take a lot of time to think about.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, we got away with that then. Now, if that was me with Nedfrog there, I would have moved the War Dancer to the round the back of the block piece with the 2 free linemen next to him.
Yeah.
Because there's... Ooh, bye-bye. That's first blood. Is it a bad one? No, badly hurt. Because basically there are 2 pieces stuck on the tree, and the only threat that he would have would be the thrower. But where he is, he's still in this dangerous position. And now, if he does it, the War Dancer and the Catcher can reposition back into a position of threat. Wow, chat's gone crazy. Hello, chat. Okay. Sound engineer, push a little volume on Poncho. Poncho, is it possible to increase your volume on your end a little bit?
Like that?
That's better, I assume.
Okay.
So we've got... hello, Hamyak TV. You're from Clean in Russia. Yeah, I teach there, actually. And Daniel came for Nobel, stayed for Mad Cup. Hamyak, are you one of my students by any chance? You might be, mightn't you? Okay.
When G5, if you want to blitz the Wardens, and
He does, yeah. It's just a 1 die, but that'll be enough to clear the ball out.
yeah. And you could pick up with the block liner.
That's a good scatter for Ook. We can potentially do something with that.
Probably try to pick up and pass to the thrower. The strength 4.
That's definitely an option. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we go for, though Ook might be just securing the ball for a turn.
Yeah.
Though to be honest, I kind of agree with you. He needs to move the ball, realistically, this turn. Oh god. Okay, chat. Every time I disappear for a second, there's 10 more messages, so I'm going to struggle to keep up with you.
And the pick up.
Yeah, and fail dodge. Reroll. No, that's good. That's problematic for Nedfrog.
Yeah. And don't move. You have 2 liners that you can move to protect more the ball. But
Yeah, I think that was a time. That was a time issue. Yeah. 2 minutes really is quite stressful at times in this game. Well, if the tree does a bit of work here, which he does, okay, yeah, we can get 2 pieces out for free here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 1 like that, but still.
I forgot to grab.
Yeah. And well, we can get a pretty... Oh, well, that's easy now. We got a solid 2 dice on the ball carrier now. No problem at all.
I'm surprised that you don't use the dodger liner. Oh yeah, you want to blitz.
Yeah, giving him the block safety, which he's got there, but... Oh, that's unlucky. That's not what he wanted. Well, that makes it a little bit now. Oh. Unlucky Nedfrog. That wasn't a very nice turn. The KO as well, just to rub it in.
Probably the touchdown for him. I don't think he could really stall, no.
Well, knowing Ook, I think he'll try, to be honest, but he definitely doesn't need to.
Maybe if he blitz the War Dancer and and break his armor. I think he could.
Yeah, I agree. If he does actually manage to put the War Dancer down and at least stun him, we can stall for one turn. But that felt a bit unnecessary. Oh, well, that changes things. Right.
And now Nedfrog is 2 Lino.
Yeah, the 2 linos can be very important there. And
the 2 Lino in at the
yeah, I know which 2 you mean. The 2 that are up in the north.
near the ball and in Nuke side.
Yes. Well,
not an easy picket.
it's still quite difficult for him to get it out of there, actually, unless he... Is there a piece back here? That's Ook's piece.
Don't have any sure hand. I think you need to push someone on the ball and have a good scatter.
He needed to put the block piece onto the ball, really, but that's a bit too late. Maybe Eldril, not Eldril, Jordil can do something here. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. No, he can't. Well, using the catcher. Yeah, D-Man, I agree. I would have pushed onto the ball as well, just to scatter it out. But, no, that's a good block, though. Gives the catcher some freedom. And an armor break. Still just a stun, though.
Yeah.
These are strong wood elves today.
Yeah, just one big injury.
D-Man, don't worry about the scaring off the Russian. I'm pretty sure it was one of my students just playing around. Don't worry about it.
Maybe his best choice is to blitz with the catch. Oh,
yeah. Well, that could work. That reminds me. That moment reminds me of when we were watching your final, and we were saying, you could do this, and you just ran a Skaven right through the middle. So...
I think you need to pass.
Yeah. Oh! Wow. That's... Wow. That causes all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
Well, that's 1-0 to Ook. No doubt about it. Unless he does something silly. That was a good time to intercept. Oh, we're stalling? Really? Okay, we're stalling. Buckle in, boys. And girls.
Very strange. We don't have any reroll.
Yeah. No, there you go, he's done it. Well done, Ook. Well, we could have a 1-turn touchdown attempt to even the score.
Yeah. Nedfrog has the reroll left, I think. Okay, he was back. Yeah, one reroll for Nedfrog. And grab on the tree.
Yep. The grab can make all the difference, basically, yeah. It kind of depends on what Ook does with his tree as well, though, because Ook can cause a lot of problems with his own setup.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking about sidestep with grab, but it's a standard push with I think grab on sidestep.
Well, He does have the one sidestep piece in Jordell, actually.
No, in Yuke's team.
In Oog's team, yeah.
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 Sometimes I put a sidestep on the loss to avoid one turn attempt, but you only have one. But stand firm and stay sidestep maybe could protect him.
Yeah, they could. Not if he puts the sidestep there, though.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see what he does with this, actually.
I think he tried to block the blitz. You have the movement. You can't really block any blitz from a Wardancer.
No, he can't. Oh, what's he doing? As regular viewers know, I don't like this deep setup anyway, but it's a really bad idea when you have a team that can really one-turn touchdown.
Yeah.
And you've left a nice big gap there now. You're better off making a pretty solid screen in the middle, so the one-turn touchdown requires a lot of rolls.
Yeah, because now, if he don't have movement 9, not yet. Need to push 2 or 3, yeah, and it's open.
He doesn't even need 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he needs 2 pushes. That's all he needs.
Yeah, at least 2. Yes.
Yeah. Well, 3 if you're pushing sideways. Sorry, so 3 pushes, of course.
3 is better.
Yeah. Oh god, they're all speaking Nortish in chat. Yeah, Nobby's sleeping right now. I'm not bringing him out for this game. Yeah, that could work. Who have we got for the ball though? Nobody at the moment. There we go.
I think we try with the catcher.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Jordan could be better because we have same movement, but G5 and sidestep.
Yeah, I think I'd say the same. Maybe Jordell is the better choice, but the catcher can work, and the catcher gets SPP. I guess that's what Nedfrog is thinking about.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Well, perfect defense. That's a shame. For Nedfrog, it's good for Ook.
Yeah.
It actually means he can fill up that gap at the very least. Well, it's a better placement of the tree.
I think it still should one turn if he push the. You need to. Well, you need to wait, but it's still possible, I think.
Yeah, it is still possible. The tree is still the key piece. Well, we could even go. Could we go the other way? No, we can't get a piece around.
I think you need to blitz the dodge lino on the center to the Wardancer.
Yeah.
And push. But you need to put 2 players near the war dancer and the catcher.
Well, he can do it with the 2 dodge pieces, in theory. They can get there relatively safely. And yes, that's... oh, no. Okay, he's not doing it that way.
I think he tried to remove the assist.
Maybe.
And at this point you need to leap and blitz, yeah.
Nah, yeah, that would be the way. Well, there goes the reroll, on a loner no less. But that worked. Yeah, you're doing it right. It's good.
Yeah. And the push.
Push helps.
But yeah. Okay, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. He can move the... He can still move the... He needs to dodge to make it work. That's the only thing.
Yeah. To dodge with the war dancer and push with the loner. No,
he doesn't need to... No, the War Dancer needs to... The War Dancer can stay where he is for now. The War Dancer can do the second block. What do you... okay, we're doing that first. That's okay. What needs to happen basically is that one of these 2 dodge pieces needs to go on the other side of the catcher, and of course the dodge piece that isn't already in position.
Yeah.
Or do it that way. Okay, that works too. That's that could have been the... That could have been the second block. Oh, never mind. That's unlucky. Nedfrog's had more than his fair share of skulls this game. Well, it was a good attempt. Ook can actually do it as well now. When I look at this, I think it's possible. Maybe.
Whoa.
That's really bad news. That's an Apo. That's an Apo, yeah it is. Wow. Wow. Well, Timber. He's back. We're fine. Now he can't do it. Ah, sidestep actually, he would have struggled anyway. Never mind. I forgot about sidestep.
Maybe the war dancer is not coming in.
Yeah. Oof, that's a KO. 2 points more.
Luke still has his Apo.
Yeah.
It could be a big difference.
Yeah, at the very least psychologically. At the very least.
Nedfrog had 2 babe, so the war dancer probably come back.
Oh, yeah, almost definitely then. That's good news at least.
You just have one injury. Not too bad.
Not too bad, no. Not yet. I think Nedfrog needs to be a little bit more aggressive in the second half. He's been a little bit too passive in attack.
Yeah, probably.
be the end of the half then. Well, unless we're going for a foul. I doubt it though. Yeah, there we go. Round 2.
I don't know if you score early. I don't know if it's a good idea
Well,
or not.
if Ook scores early, that does mean that Nedfrog has a very big hill to climb. But it also means that Nedfrog can climb it, so... Knowing Ook a little bit, I wouldn't be too surprised if he does score pretty quickly. Just to secure the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nedfrog needs to be focusing down some of these players, especially the ones that can break, which is all of them actually, but the ones that don't have block, which is just a couple, but still, it's enough. And we need to avoid this tree.
I think if you try to score laser, you give Nedfrog opportunity to stole the ball and maybe go for a draw and not a draw but
A 2-1, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that actually, if he gives Nedfrog the chance to score and then return scores quickly.
Against Woodies is difficult to really stall 5 or more, so I think. Because each turn they can leap into the cage and make some damage or health boosts.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're always in trouble against Wood Elves at the end of the day. It's always an issue. But no, we can see that Oog is going for quite an aggressive setup here.
Yeah.
So, at the very least, he's giving the impression he's going to score early.
Yeah. I think he's going to protect the ball with the Wardencer and maybe give the ball to the catcher.
Maybe. Well, he does have the thrower as well, and the thrower is plus strength, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can basically keep hold of the ball, then it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go for that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Poncho, I'm going to leave you in charge of commentary for a second, because I'm just going to move rooms. So I'm not going to be watching, and there's going to be some strange sounds, but you can do all the talking for a bit. And to people in chat, I'm sorry if it gets a bit laggy. I have to unplug the computer temporarily. Okay, here we go.
Going to hit some player, maybe to put
Что? Да. Спасибо.
it's a KO.
Okay, sorry. I'm back. And I realized that you guys were looking at grass for a couple of seconds, so sorry, I dropped the mouse.
Probably use the lino and go forward with the ball.
Hello Mark Mill, welcome to the stream. There are quite a few people watching now, so that's nice. Thank you guys. So.
Oh yeah. Probably give the ball to the warden set, the side step.
Yeah, he's going for a sideline cage, but it looks things.
Yeah, yeah. I think he want to avoid the strand through ball carrier.
Yeah.
The side step is pretty safe. Yeah.
Well, it is safe, but well, Jodel is a real threat in this game for this kind of play.
You could easily blitz him.
Yeah.
But
no, he's actually being sensible.
Without tackle and ball, oh yeah, you keep the ball near the tree.
Yeah, he's being sensible. And take root. That's not a big deal at the moment, I think, for Ook.
Yeah. I think he don't go forward because he use the reroll on the pickup, and he don't want to give the ball to the warden. So.
Yeah, but to be honest, even if he did give the ball to the war dancer, it wouldn't be safe at all. So it would have been a very strange play at this point. It's just not necessary.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Though he's maybe left himself a little bit thin in defense anyway, looking at it.
I don't see the yeah the catcher near the tree.
Yeah, there's a catcher behind the tree. Yeah, just here. Well, it looks like Ook's kind of set this up hoping that Nedfrog will focus on these three, but to be honest, Nedfrog can threaten the ball here, and that's probably a better play. So long as he screens off this side at the same time. Yeah. Hello, Andu. Welcome to the stream.
I think he's going to blitz the ball carrier.
That's certainly what I would do.
It's 2 dice,
yeah. Yeah, he can get a 2 dice quite easily. He's running out of time again, no?
Probably try to blitz to the left, to not front of the tree, but to the left. I think to push the ball near the one of the dodge line.
He could do. I was actually looking more at... I see what you mean. Yes, he can...
He removed the assist of the tree. I probably try to remove the...
He's going to run out of time though if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Go on, Frog. You can do it. Go, Eldrill. No, he's run out of time again. The clock is Nerdfrog's biggest enemy in this game. Yeah. Well, to be honest, he hasn't done such a bad job of screening off the free, at least. But Ook can potentially score here.
If you just have to give the ball to the guard catcher, and
that's it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do.
Yeah. We will pass.
Well, if we get a score out here, this can be bad news for Nedfrog. He's going to have a hell of a fight on his hands. Catch is good.
Probably try to blitz the catcher. Oh no.
Yeah, you can blitz the lineman, same difference. I would have blitzed the catcher as well though. Just it's a better scalp.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to move though because we're in the way.
Yeah, 2 GFI now, I think.
Yeah.
And if he was blitzing the catcher, I think only one. But he probably he dodged.
Yeah. Dodge is a free reroll, so may as well.
Yeah.
Well done, Ook.
And,
2-0. Yeah, Nedfrog's been quite unlucky with the time. If he had one more minute, then maybe he'd be putting up a little bit more of a fight here.
yeah. It's the third time I think.
Yeah, maybe even the fourth, but that turn was really bad, running out of time there.
Yeah.
Well, he's not done yet. If he scores quickly, he's still very much in this game.
Yeah, and you could have a blitz or something like that. And,
Yeah. Or just a generally good kick would be enough. He's got a kick piece, so he can use that. It's something that Ook is missing on his team. Surprisingly, actually, I'm surprised he's got no kick.
yeah.
Alright chat, I can't keep up, so you guys keep going at it. And if there's new people, I'll try and say hi, but there's way too much chat to keep up with, sorry. Which is nice.
Sorry, I was talking to my opponent for the ITBBM.
No problem. When is your game due to start?
In 15 minutes.
15 minutes, okay. Well, I think this is still going to be going in 15 minutes, but it's not a problem. Poncho, if I understand it correctly, you're in charge of the bots on Mad Academy, or no?
Sorry?
If I understand it correctly, then you're the mastermind behind the bots on Mad Academy, or no?
Yes, it's me.
So you're the Mad Academy version of me. That's nice to know.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you've got some good choice actually. I like the music bot especially because it's something that the majority of people don't think about.
Right.
Oh. Well, that could have been worse. Ook's in chat. Hello, Ook. Welcome to the stream. Well, that doesn't change much in terms of scoring quickly. In fact, that probably helps because the two central pieces are gone, so we can split up Ook's team in general here, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't see the two star at the center.
Yeah, the tree is really in the way most of the time. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Nedfrog need probably go to the right.
Yeah, I'd say so too, because Ook has quite a few pieces down that side.
And the street ball wardancer is on the left side too.
Yeah, that too. I mean, he can get across field quite easily, but it's a bit problematic for him. And looks like Nedfrog is.
Can't reach the ball carrier.
No, not this time. He can set up for a touchdown in 2 turns though.
Yeah.
And pretty safely as well with that. If he focuses on this side of the pitch. Oh, that's awful. That's really unlucky for Nedfrog there. He's going to miss Jordell. It doesn't affect him too much though, because he's got the ball in a safe position and he still has, well, Hook's going to get his pieces back, that's the problem, but could be worse.
Now he can stay back, or choose to go forward and try to score the third touchdown. But if he fails, it's a hard decision, I think.
No, I think he yeah. I see a lot of Wood Elf coaches do this, and it's a very big pressure play, but it can really backfire if your opponent does actually manage to move the ball safely.
Yeah.
I think he's assuming that the pieces that are downed are going to help him in the backfield here, but Nedfrog can take a space that Ook can't cover, so...
Protect the...
He's protected against the war dancer, but... Yeah. Interesting use of the tree, not sure about that. Gives... it potentially gives Nedfrog's tree a chance to advance.
Yeah, maybe to avoid a blitz on the warden side. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's bad for Ook. Okay, he got away with it the second time. Well, if yeah, go on.
It's easy for Nedfrog to give the ball to the catcher.
Yeah.
And we only have 2 players to defend. Yeah, 2 players.
Well, if he gets the... Yeah, if he gets the ball to the catcher and blitzes the one standing piece, he can put the catcher out of reach and he can score next turn.
Yeah.
Well, not quite out of reach, but about as out of reach as you can get.
But the two Yug catcher on the floor can reach, I think.
Yeah, they can. But he's going to have to probably GFI with the 1 at least.
Yeah. Because the movement 9 catcher.
Yeah, he's he's the one that's closest to the corner at least. So long as Nedfrog is quite sensible about his defense. No, we're blitzing with the catcher, alright. Oh, that's bad news. That's a reroll. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, go. The
You need to go to the right. Oh,
oh
to be far away from the warden, sir.
yeah, I would have definitely gone to the right. But well, I guess he's going to try and set up a screen with the 2 remaining players.
Yeah,
That could work. If he takes down the tree as well. But he needs to be quick. Just 20 seconds.
yeah. Oh yeah, you have 2 line men.
Well, the free GFI can help. We need to get that screen up. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. And the next one.
Need to screen to the.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I think that's just for the audience.
Yeah. You need to screen to the left.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, he needed that last piece to go realistically.
Yeah. You could go with a dodge liner at the center.
Yeah, that's
to complete the screen on the left.
Yeah. He would have forced Ook to lead probably then. As it is. Well, it's not guaranteed that Ook can get the ball, but he has quite a few pieces that can get there.
Yeah, at least the street ball warden is far away.
That's an interesting question from D-Man actually. That may have been a misclick. It's possible.
The dodge?
Either the dodge or the foul, one or the other.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the major problem with putting the team forward though on attack, is that these 3 pieces are basically out of the fight now.
Yeah. When you do that, you have to screen with more than 3 players, I think, because against Moody's or Gavin or something like that, it can be out of position easily.
Yeah, it's definitely the case. Oh, that's a nice dodge. Well, Nedfrog can hit the catcher and have a pretty easy dodge out of there, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice play from Ook there though.
You just have to... I don't know if it's better to blitz with the warden or blitz directly with the catcher and remove the warden assist, get 2 dice.
Well, he gets a well, now it's probably best just to use the catcher, but the war dancer gets a 2-die block at least, whereas the catcher just gets a 1-die block.
Yeah, but if he dodge with, he could cancel the warden assist and get 2 dice with his catcher.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah, that's true actually.
I think it's better to blitz with the warden because if he double skull, you don't lose the ball.
Yeah, I would say the same.
And anyway, he had to dodge, so it's better to fail the dodge with the warden than the catcher.
I'm a bit surprised by that movement with Javelin there. I don't really understand why we did that. Okay, that works though. Still, that could have been the blitz. But, well, this way works too.
Yeah. To
I wouldn't risk the reroll here. I'd risk the dodge. Yeah. Oh, we hit the war dancer. Okay. That's interesting. No, would have been better off hitting the catcher. Because it would have been an easier dodge out. Yeah.
Wow.
Oof. Okay, we got away with it. Well done, Nedfrog.
Yeah. Maybe you don't see the side step. Don't know.
Maybe. It's possible. Yeah, 2 injured on Nerdfrog's side is it's causing him a bit of problems with 1 man down. But he needs a really good kickoff event here, probably.
Yeah. A blitz could be changed again.
Oh, blitz would be ideal, yeah, especially with a good kick. But I think also, well, also for example, a reroll could help him even at this point. But I can't think of much else that could help him. Another good pitch invasion, throw a rock, etc. But yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a riot. Maybe more time to come back.
Well, a riot will take away a turn, probably. Oh, that's interesting. There's the riot. It's a decent kick, though. It's gonna force Ook to play deep.
Oh yes, yeah. I probably need to leave now.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me, Poncho. It was nice having a Mad Academy representative.
Yeah, thanks to you.
And, you know, if you want to be part of the stream again, especially when I'm doing something with Mad Academy, then come join me.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So, I'm go.
Alright,
See ya.
thank you very much. Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so that leaves just me as commentator. And yeah, Poncho's already gone, but thanks guys for giving him support as he leaves. Oh, I forgot to wish him luck in his match, so good luck, Poncho. Good luck. Yeah, taking a stun here. It's not good this late in the game. Oh, 2 of them. Ook has definitely had the armor gods on his side this game. The armor's been kicking Nedfrog pretty hard, to be honest. That and the poor time management, but they've both been pretty big factors in the game. Okay, yeah, sure, Matt. If you want to send Doom my way, then alright. I'll put myself... You have a chat, don't you? Let's have a look. I'll put myself in Vocal General. If he wants to join, he can. Just make sure he announces his arrival. But I'll be in there if you want to join me. Well, 3 turns left and Ook is already setting up to score. But to be honest, he's left this a little bit open. He needs to close this gap a little bit, because otherwise he's going to have a lot of pressure on him, and he's trying to pick up the ball. Especially if he does manage to fumble or something. I can see the game potentially getting tied up as well, but the dice are going to have to help Nedfrog a bit, to be honest. Because Ook can make a mess otherwise. He can anyway. He can, if he manages to pick up the ball and move it, which he's not going to, but it looks Sphinx. Oh dear. Well, that's interesting. Now, Nedfrog can put a lot of pressure on Ook here, and he may have to if he wants to draw this game. I can't really see him playing a reserved approach. If we basically can create some kind of screen, then we can force Ook to make all of the rolls. And the tree has done a good start. It's a good blitz, I like it. It's a shame we didn't get more from that, to be honest. That was a... But if he doesn't follow, then fine. Don't want to go too deep into the enemy half with the blitzer, but we need to go a little bit more than that. It looks like Doom maybe is joining me for the last few turns, so we get to hear a second Mad Academy representative. Yeah, this is good from Nedfrog. If we can basically set up a line here, we can slow down Ook's Wood Elves. I'm not sure the GFI was necessary, to be honest, but sure thing. Because now we need GFI with everybody, so that maybe wasn't such a good idea. Oh, actually, doing this GFI, yeah. Oh. Actually, no, we can put this one over here, we'll be fine. Oh, we are GFI. Alright, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, that's nice. It's good pressure from Nedfrog. It's very good pressure play. Because of course, we don't need to worry about this gap because Ook wants to play the ball this way, and Nerd is actually pretty well positioned to deal with any threat from the ball, so long as Ook doesn't get the ball into the right hands, which is what he wants to do, Nedfrog can stop him. If Ook can get the ball right downfield though, this game is ending 3-1 this turn. So this is kind of the play, and the dice are going to have to decide it a little bit. Okay, so maybe we're going to try and stall play. I don't really see the need. In fact, I think that would be detrimental to the game if we go for a stall here. Right. Hand off. No, that was I think that was poor, actually. He's left himself wide open to attack there. Don't really understand that. All he had to do was hand off down here, maybe here with a GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 GFI. Well, even if we pass to the War Dancer, then the ball is gone, and Nedfrog can't stop him. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're making it exciting for the last turns for you guys. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the reason. And Luke's out of time. Oh dear. Well, on the plus side, if Nedfrog wants to get the ball, he has to dodge, I guess, but he has a dodge piece, and he has a reroll if he needs it. So he can just get rid of the 2 tackle zones, dodge, and steal the ball. And then we're 1-1. And I think that Nedfrog can feel it because Doom is in the chat, really? I can't hear him. Doom, if you can hear me, I don't have your microphone for some reason. Yeah, so if he basically puts up the 2, this is the quickest turn he's had, so he's obviously seen it. Yeah. Hi. There we go. Hello, Doom. Good evening.
Okay. It works.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sorry. I do my soon.
Oh, it's a shame. The dodge failed. Well, Doom, you're joining me. I understand that you're doing something, but you're joining me in the last gasp of this game. Just 1 turn left for each team.
Yeah, I see.
You're in the game. Okay, that's good. Well, do you want to say hi? I was expecting.
I don't hear.
You don't hear?
I don't hear my. I have a lot of lag on Discord.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
Yes.
Well, I just wanted to see if you wanted to say hi, because you joined me right at the end, so we can kind of do a hey, this is Doom, you can join me next time kind of thing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're one of the players of Mad Academy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the 2 coaches, Ook and Nedfrog? Hello?
I really don't hear you. My sound those ships.
Okay, so you're having a major problem hearing me. Is it...
I'm gonna go... I can't understand what you say.
Okay, next time, Doom. We'll try it next time, okay?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Next time I'm gonna try to find a solution.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for joining me. It was good having you here.
Yeah, sorry to join late and for a little time.
No problem. It was good to hear your voice.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Okay, well that was Doom, everybody. We've met 2 of the representatives. And sorry, we've missed all the play here. So we've actually managed to get the ball right down the field to the War Dancer, and we could finish 3-1 here, assuming the GFA works. And it does. So well done, Luke. Well played right at the end there. It was a bit of an ugly play, but it worked, so that's good. I was expecting Doom to sound a lot more intimidating. I thought he was intimidating. He came in, he made his presence known, and then he said goodbye. I was quite impressed with that performance. It was very good. Right, well, that's gonna basically wrap up this game, because, well, we could get a riot, 1 turn touchdown, and then a blitz, 1-turn touchdown, but it's not very likely. Perfect defense. That's not quite the same as a riot, so we're just going to get one last play from Nedfrog. Hopefully you can get a little bit of SPP from this end. I think that the main factors in this game have been the clock. Nedfrog missed quite a few opportunities because of time, and well, he's had a bit of a rougher time with the dice as well, for certain. That's not to take away from Ugla. Ook has played well, and it's a well-deserved win for Ook, so congratulations, Ook, on winning the second season of Mad Cup. And to anybody listening to the Mad Academy, if you do want me to cast again, or if you want me to help one of you guys set up your own caster, I'll do that as well. Then I'd be willing to come back and do your final again. Hey, we ended with death. Oh dear, we have an Apo still, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was almost exciting right at the end there. Yeah, from Sir Madness? Alright. Well, I would actually prefer to give you your own, French-speaking caster. That would be great, because I can't do this in French. I can speak French, but not well enough to carry a cast. And it's a bit much to ask you guys to speak English, and listen to English even. So, yeah, it'd be nice to help you out with that. And to anybody not from Mad Academy, then by all means check Mad Academy out. When I'm finished with the video, I will leave the Discord link down below. Come say hi. Come meet these great guys. It's a primarily French-speaking league, but they're willing to welcome English speakers too. That would have been a nice way to end. But if you do want to come join in the fun, I'm actually going to add it to the description right this second when I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I'll forget. So let's do that. Mad Academy Discord. Mad Academy Discord. So I've just added the Discord to the description if you do want to check it out. Go say hi to the guys. Go say hi to Poncho, who is with me. I thank you very much, Poncho, for joining me. Go say hi to Doom, who joined me very quickly. Thank you very much, Doom. And for Sir Mandus as well, who hosts the league itself and is in chat. So we end this game then 1 touchdown, 2 passes, 4 armor breaks for Lepines Dugland and Under Great Hazard, 3 touchdowns, 2 passes, 1 intercept, 13 armor breaks. Dealer leveled up, and an injured, I'm not sure how to pronounce this word, leveled up as well. We've got 8, 10, 12 on the side of Nedfrog, and 10, 15, 17, 20 on the side of Ook. Congratulations, Ook, for winning Mad Cup Season 2. Commiserations to Nedfrog. I think you both played very well, and it was a joy to watch. Thank you everybody who's been watching in chat, anybody who's watching on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you all soon, and we'll leave this one here for now. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.